Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. I'm very pleased to welcome you all on this 28th day of our continued feast. And I'm very glad for your continued association, very blessed for your continued association. So, thank you so much for showing up. And for today's session, which is we'll have like verse 12 today, but we'll start the session with a Vaishnava song. Today, the offering is done by Pritimai Mataji. We will hear Radhikastakam Vaishnava song. So I request Pritimai Mataji if we can start.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, maybe we can start with the Vaishnava song.
Yes, Prabhuji, just 1 minute. रसवलिता मृगाक्षी मौलिमाणिक्यलक्ष्मीः प्रमुदिता मुरवैरी प्रेमवापी मराली व्रजवरवृषभानो पुण्यगिर्वाणवल्ली स्नपयतु निजदास्ये राधिका मां कदा नु स्फुरदरुणदुकूला द्योतितोद्यन्नितम्बा स्थलमभिवरकाञ्ची लास्यमुल्लासयन्ती कुचकलसविलासा स्फीतमुक्ता सराश्रिः स्नपयतु निजदास्ये राधिका मां कदा नु सरसिजवरगर्भा खर्वकान्तिसमुद्यत् तरुणिमा घनसरा श्लिष्टकैशोरसीधुः दरविकसितहास्या स्यन्दिबिम्बाधराग्रा स्नपयतु निजदास्ये राधिका मां कदा नु अतिचटुलतरं तं काननान्तर्मिलन्तं व्रजनृपतिकुमारं वीक्ष्य शाङ्काकुलाक्षी मधुरमृदुवचोभिः संस्तुता नेत्रभङ्ग्या स्नपयतु निजदास्ये राधिका मां कदा नु व्रजकुलमहिलानां प्राणभूताखिलानां पशुपपतिगृहिण्या कृष्णवत्प्रेमपात्रम् सुललितललितान्तः स्नेहफुल्लान्तरात्मा स्नपयतु निजदास्ये राधिका मां कदा नु निरवधि सविशाखा शाखियूथ प्रसूनै स्रजमिह रचयन्ती वैजयन्तीं वनान्ते अघविजयावरोरः प्रेयसी श्रेयसी सा स्नपयतु निजदास्ये राधिका मां कदा नु प्रकटितनेजवासं स्निग्धवेणुप्रणादैर्द्रुतगति हरिमारात् प्राप्य कुञ्जे स्मिताक्षी श्रवणकुहरकण्डूं तन्वती नम्रवक्त्रा स्नपयतु निजदास्ये राधिका मां कदा नु अमलकमलराजी स्पर्शवाता प्रशीते निजसरसि निदाघे सायमुल्लासिनीयाम् परिजनगणयुक्ता क्रीडयन्ती बकारिं स्नपयतु निजदास्ये राधिका मां कदा नु पठति विमलचेता मिष्टराधाष्टकं यः परिहृतनेखिलाशा सन्ततिः कातरः सन् पशुपपतिकुमारः काममामोदितस्तं निजजनगणमध्ये राधिकायास्तनोति स्नपयतु निजदास्ये राधिका मां कदा नु. So we will be reading the meaning of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami's Sri Radhika Ashtakam from the Stavavali. And yes, I have to assign the channel. Can you read it? When will Sri Radhika, who is a splendid ruby in the crown of all nectarian doe-eyed girls, a swan swimming in the lake for jubilant Lord Krishna, and a celestial vine sprouted from Braja's exalted king Vrishabhanu, bathe me in her service. When will Sri Radhika, who makes the sash of bells dance on her hips, splendid with red silk, and whose necklace of large pearls plays on the water pots of her breasts, bathe me in her service? When will Sri Radhika, who is as splendid as a great lotus whirl, who is new nectar mixed with the camphor of youth, and whose bimba fruit lips blossom with a gentle smile, bathe me in her service? When will Sri Radhika, who accidentally meeting restless Krishna in the outskirts of the forest, stared at him with suspicious eyes as he cast amorous glances at her and flattered her with many sweet and gentle words, bathe me in her service? When will Sri Radhika, who the girls of Vraja love as much as their own lives, who the Gopa queen Yashoda loves as much as Lord Krishna, and who makes the heart of charming Lalita blossom with love, bathe me in her service? When will Sri Radhika, who in the company of Vishakha at the forest's edge strings a Jayanti garland from the flowers of many trees, and who is the beautiful beloved resting on Lord Krishna's handsome chest, bathe me in her service? When will Sri Radhika, who smelling the fragrance of Lord Krishna and hearing the sweet sounds of his flute, ran to him in the forest grove and, scratching her ears, approached him with smiling eyes and lowered face, bathe me in her service? When will Sri Radhika, who on a summer evening happily plays with Lord Krishna by her own lake cooled by breezes touching the many splendid lotuses. Bathe me in her service. Pleased with any person who, abandoning all hope of material happiness and overwhelmed with love, reads this sweet Sri Radhashtaka with a pure heart, the Prince of Vraja, of his own accord, places him among Sri Radha's personal associates. Shri Radhashtakam, Radhikashtakam ki jai.
Jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji, for a very melodious offering for the pleasure of Gurudev, Gauranga, and all the devotees. Now, on the behalf of all the devotees, I would like to welcome Srila Gurudev. Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Please accept our most humble obeisances into your divine lotus feet.
Hare Krishna.
Our heartfelt welcome on this continued streak. Today we are at 28th day of this wonderful, nourishing feast of Krishna consciousness. And Gurudev, through your divine association and guidance, our minds are becoming a bit focused on the path of devotion. So we are so much blessed and thankful to you.
Thank you very much.
Gurudev, today we would like to hear from you the verse 12 with the commentaries, Bhajan Darpan and Manah-Siksa Bhas by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakura. So we are planning to have verse 12 today. Maybe we can start.
All right. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prisaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pachani Neri Visesa Sunyavadi Pastatya Desatari Oma Gyana Tverandasya Gyana Jana Salakayan Chakshura Militam Dena Takshmai Sri Guruvi Namaha Sri Chaitanya Mano Vishnu Tupitam Vena Bhutale Ayamarupa Katamayam Vedati Swapadantika Vandeham Sri Gurum Sri Uttapadakalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Purijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Param Sahavana Lalita Sri Visakamitanscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpati Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Navasute Takta Kanchana Gunangi Radhe Brindavani Shwari Vrisabharu Suti Devi Pranamami Hari Vanchakal Patare Vyascha Kipasandhyayi Vacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktaran Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai Shri Raghunath Das Goswami Ki Jai Shri Bhakti Thakur Ki Jai Shri Manah-Siksa Ki Jai Shri Kartik Ki Jai Shri Bhishma Panchaka Ki Jai Shri Damodara Saka Ki Jai Gaura Bhakti Ki Jai Shri Chakura Devotees Ki Jai Hare Krishna. We thank all of you for being here with us. So we'll continue our discussing and our feasting on Sri Manah-Siksa, the splendid instruction for the mind. Day 27, verse 12. Part 1. I finished with this. Okay, this is the verse 12. Manah-Siksa daika dasa kaparamitam madurayam Dhira gayati uchai samadhigata sarvatatapiya Sayuta Sri Rupa Nugaiha Bhavan Gukulavane Janurada Krishna Tulapatana Atnam Sarva Bhate Bhate. Becoming a follower of Sri Rupa and his companions. One who, with a sweet voice, loudly recites these 11 supreme verses, which give instructions to the mind and strives to understand all of their meanings completely, obtains the incomparable jewel of worshipping Sri Radha and Krishna in the forest of Gokul. It's very interesting. So Raghunath Das Goswami is, as always with our chariots, always with our chariots. In all the writings of our chariots, they invoke the blessings. They appreciate, and they also give blessings. Three things are always there in all our chariots. See here, Raghunath Das Goswami is giving us blessings. It is not an empty recitation of these verses. He's giving a blessing that one who with a sweet voice, a sweet voice here does not really mean a Gandharva voice. It really means one whose heart is full of appreciation for the mercy of the voiceovers, is interested in Krishna consciousness. That is the sweet voice. I remember Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He has a disciple who is pure, true devotee. But he doesn't have a good voice, not a powerful singer like others. Materially speaking, his voice is not a sweet one. But his heart is very sweet because of the quality of his Krishna consciousness. So surprising to all other devotees, he was called to sing. The devotee was very, very moved, and he said to his Guru, Gurudev, please, let other devotees who have sweet voice sing so that people can enjoy. My voice is like that of a frog croaking. Nobody will like it. The Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, their voice is the sweetest. We're not looking for voice, we're looking for bhakta. It's bhakta you're looking for, and you are that bhakta. So I wanted to sing. Other melodious singers who have sweet voices that can sing very sweetly and with all the metaphors and the similes, they are not important. So I want you to sing. And the devotee sang. Mr. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur enjoyed it with full satisfaction. So one who, with a sweet voice, loudly recites these 11 supreme verses, which give instructions to the mind and strives to understand all of their meanings completely, all that we have discussed for the whole month is Manah-Siksa should be continued. We should continue to refer to them, follow all the meditations which are given, practice all the wonderful technologies which are given. We should go back to them daily and continue to hear them, should practice them. This is what is recommended here. Should try to understand all their meanings completely. One who does this will obtain the incomparable jewel of worshipping Sri Radha and Krishna in the forest of Gokul. What else do we need? What else do we need? Sister Bertram, I'm going to say, besides this, I have no desire for any other kinds of any kind of blessings. Besides this, other benedictions have no meaning. And he said, thousands of other benedictions have no meaning to me. What is the use of any other boon besides this? This is what we need. And for us to achieve this, we're being recommended to study them. Now we have had them, and we have to go back now to start studying them daily, make them our daily meditation. Then everything will become a reality in our lives. I know very well that some of us are not ready, but it has somehow or other been given to us by our chariots. And we distributed the prasad. So I know that those of us who have done jaundice will not test it, but those who are free from jaundice will test it. Oh, Chakura, the devotees, please enjoy the feast eternally. Enjoy the feast eternally. Next. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura's Bhajan Darapan commentary. Sayukta with your own group. One who remain with Vaishnavas. Who are similarly disposed, dignified, and more advanced than oneself. One should remain with Vaishnavas, who are similarly disposed, dignified, and more advanced than oneself. See Lalita and other Sakis, female friends, are independent leaders of their own groups, and yet remain subservient to Srimati Radharani. Similarly, the Uttama Bhagavad Vaishnava, or first-class pure devotee, remains a follower of Srila Rupa Goswami, even though such a person may be the spiritual master of many disciples. Srila Rupa Goswami elaborates on this point in Sri Ujjwali Namali, Adi Priya Karan. Even though Lalita and similar gopis are qualified to lead their own separate groups, they choose to remain as Radha's Sakis due to their intense desire to ensure Radha's pleasure in the groups. Sri Rupanuga, a follower in the line of Srila Rupa Goswami, one should follow the instructions regarding bhajan that Rupa Goswami received from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, based on which he performed his own bhajan. Parampara. This is parampara. This is the process. In Goloka, we have what we call Yuteswari. Yuteswari. The leader of each group, different groups are there. But all of us, all of them comes to Srimati Radha, Rupa Goswami. This is parampara. So we should follow the same. So even though one may be having thousands and millions of disciples, all the disciples should be brought to Rupa Goswami or Srimati Radharani. That is the perfection. So we are working on their behalf, collecting everything and submit to them. That is our duty. Yes. Hey, Gokul Bani. In the forest of Gokul, being in the forest of Gokul means to be at any secluded place within the Mathura Mandala. Sri Rupa Goswami described the glories of Mathura Mandala in the Sri Mathura Sava in the Sava Mala. Gokulban. The forest of Gokul. We should remain there. We should remain there. Let us remain in Gokul Valley. Gokul Valley. Gokul Valley. Let us remain in Gokul. We should always remain in Vrindavan. Anyone who is daily going deeper and deeper into the meaning of this, but Manah-Siksa lives in Vrindavan eternally. Even though we're physically in Africa, in Brazil, in US, in Europe, anywhere, Japan, China, anywhere one is in the world. One who is fixed in relishing this nectar lives in Vrindavan. Sri Mathura is expert in distributing liberation in the form of devotion to Govinda. This is Vrindavan. Vrindavan. The one who says in Vrindavan, what is Vrindavan? Vrindavan what? Means what? Is an expert in distributing liberation in the form of devotion to Krishna. Vrindavan gives prema to the residents. Vrindavan is full of eternity, knowledge, and belief. That's Vrindavan. In Mathura Vrindavan, two illuminating types of knowledge arise naturally. The knowledge to deliver the self from birth and death, Tarak. And the knowledge which helps one cross over the material world, Parak. She is a mine of jewels of the birth pastimes of the great jewel of the world, Krishna. May that Mathura, more glorious even than Vaikuntha, unfold a host of auspicious blessings for everyone who lives in Vrindavan. and also those who hears about Vrindavan. Those who physically live in Vrindavan and those who constantly hear Vrindavan have the same blessing. To get knowledge to be delivered from the clutches of birth and death, Tarak. And the knowledge to cross over material world, Parak. Vrindavan give this. She is a mine of the jewels of the birth pastimes of the great jewel of the world, Krishna. That's the way Krishna performs the activities. The activities Krishna performed in Gokul Vrindavan is not performed in Vaikuntha. Therefore, Gokul Vrindavan is superior to Vaikuntha. Gokul Vrindavan is superior to Vaikuntha. The beauty of Krishna's form manifested in Gokul Vrindavan is not manifested in Vaikuntha. Therefore, Gokul Vrindavan is superior to Vaikuntha. Also superior to Goloka Vrindavan. Goloka Vrindavan. Gokul Vrindavan, Goloka Vrindavan. The activities Krishna performed in Gokul Vrindavan, which are not performed also in Goloka Vrindavan. Krishna did not kill demons in Goloka Vrindavan. Some demons are material, some demons are spiritual. Therefore, we should live in Vrindavan, Mathura Vrindavan. Mathura's effulgence is greater than 1,000,000 moons. She cannot be influenced by the sweet attacks of the threefold material miseries. Madhura stands supreme, completely independent and unattached, never affected by time and circumstances or environment. Environmental circumstances do not affect Mathura Vrindavan. No. The enchanting glories of residing in Mathura can easily trouble the enchantment of even the most powerful demigods. In other words, their mystic powers cannot stay here. The heart of the great sages, Sukadev Goswami, etc., are attracted to Mathura, and they directly witness all the passions of Krishna here. Krishna sent Buddha from Dwarka to Mathura Vrindavan. Krishna is physically Krishna Yadu Kumar. Yadu Kumara was physically present in Dwarka, but he was physically not present in Vrindavan. So he physically sent Uddhav to Vrindavan. Uddhav came to Vrindavan and forgot Yadu Kumara. Vrindavan has the potency to keep him and made him to forget the master who sent him there. That is Vrindavan. That's Vrindavan. She can fulfill all desires of her worshippers. Great personalities like Lord Kasishwara, Shiva, and Lord Brahma always prayed to be her guardians. May that Mathura, more glorious even than Vaikuntha, bestow you with devotional love for Krishna. Let us save this blessing. Let us accept it. In Chaitanya Bhagavat, Vrindavan Das Pura said, don't worry, you can stay there. Don't worry. When Lord Shiva offended Lord Krishna by citing word Kasira, and Krishna fought with and defeated, he killed Kasiraj. And the Sudarshan Chakra came Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva tried to run, but Sudarshan Chakra went around Lord Shiva. Sudarshan Chakra created a fire that covered Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is in the middle. So where will you run to? So Lord Shiva became helpless and he surrendered to Krishna. Very beautiful prayer, which I like. I like very much. He prayed to Lord Krishna very seriously. Little one I will share. Little one I share, which attracted me the most. Lord Shiva told Krishna, why are you blaming me for offending you? You should not blame me for offending you because you gave me false ego. So what do you want me to do? When I have false ego, what do you want me to do? So yeah, I acted properly. I acted because of the ego. So please, my Lord, from today, take away this false ego. Please take away this false ego. I don't want it again. But I don't want to repeat the same offenses to you. Take away this false ego. I don't want it. But Lord Krishna said, okay, I take it away. And then Lord Shiva said, you give me, now you have taken away the false ego, give me a residence near you. And give me service that I will always protect your abode. So Lord Krishna gave him the blessing. Yes, Lord Shiva is a Dikpala, not the Dikpalas. He's a protector of the dams. You will see in all holy places, Krishna performs his passing. Lord Shiva is always there because he's the Dikpala. He's a protector of the dam. And then Lord Krishna told Lord Shiva, I am staying permanently in Nilacha. So we stay in Bhuvaneshwara. Lord Shiva said, no, that is not, I want yes, I want to be close to you. So Lord Jagannath said, Bhuvaneshwara is the same. It's the same. Physically, we see that Bhuvaneshwara is far from there, but Bhuvaneshwara is part of Jagannath. So Lord Krishna told him, you stay here. It's my abode. So that became known as the Bhuvaneshwara, Lord Shiva. That's the abode of Lord Shiva. To protect the dam. So you can ask me, what of demons entering Vrindavan? So Shiva is not there protecting. Why demons enter Vrindavan? Every day, demon was something entering. So Sanatana Goswami answered the question. We have forgotten it. Krishna, yes, demons they enter Vrindavan. Did you see any devotee killed? Any devotee was any Brajavasi killed? No single devotee was killed. It's only the demons that were killed. So Lord Shiva allowed them to enter this to get blessing from Krishna. That's all. That's all. They went there to get blessed. When Krishna killed them, he gave them salvation. So we should stay in the now. Lord Ram 6-syllabled mantra. Ram, Ramaya, Namaha. Known as the Tarak mantra, is the seed of the tree of liberation and deliverance, and delivers one from all anarthas. Krishna's 18-syllable mantra, Klim Krishnaya, Govindaya, Gopijana Vallabhaya, and Swaha, the Gayatri mantra. It comes Gayatri. Known as a Parak mantra, bestows the loving spiritual abode and fulfills all spiritual desires. However, for the resident of this Mathura, these two phenomena of Tarak and Parak, deliverance from anarthas and attainment of all spiritual desires, occur naturally. May that Mathura destroy your faults and bestow good fortune to all of you. Let us claim it. Let us accept it. May that Mathura Vrindavan destroy our faults and bestow all good fortune to all of us. Shri Mathura Vrindavan ki jai. Oh, Avanti. Avanti is Ujjain. Down. Avanti is Ujjain. In the Dumna Maharaj, that brought Leela Madhava to become Jagannath in Jagannath Puri is from Ujjain. Not Jagannath Puri, it's from Ujjain. So there is a connection between Ujjain and Jagannath Puri. He's the one who heard about Leela Madhava and sent his servant to go all over the universe to discover where this deity is being worshipped. He's from Ujjain. Avanti, Ujjain, hold the spectrum for collecting betel nuts in your hands. Oh, Kanchipuram, Dham, hold the umbrella. Oh, Kasi, stand in front holding sandals. Oh, Ayodhya, do not fear your mistress. Oh, Dwarka, please stop reciting her glories. Just see, this queen of Lord Krishna, Mathura, is finally showering benedictory glances on all of you met servants. Let us receive these glances of mercy. All right? Thank you all very much for listening to the blissful blessings.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Thank you very much. Our heartfelt thanks to you, Maharaj, for the deeply nourishing class. And the lovely pastimes you share are like guiding lights, and they show us how we can work to free ourselves from impurities and maybe always be there in Vrindavan, at least mentally. So thank you so much, Gurudev. Gurudev, we would like to have some questions.
Yes, 2 hands are up there.
Desha Mataji, could you please go next?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances.
Thank you.
Maharaj, I didn't understand when you said some demons are material and some demons are spiritual. What this means, Maharaj?
Yes, they are material, means that they don't produce spiritual. They don't blend with the mellow of Vrindavan. Like Putana. Killing of Putana doesn't blend well with the bliss of Vrindavan. Therefore, when the gopis were imitating all the pastimes of Krishna, they didn't play Putana. Yogmaya has to create a different form to play that pastime. When Krishna disappeared from the gopis and all the gopis were searching, they were searching for Krishna everywhere. All of them, they were manifesting different pastimes and personalities Krishna performed. They didn't play the part of Putana. Yogmaya had to create a different personality to play that. Some of the pastimes like that. Swami, they don't carry the mellow or sweetness. So there are two groups of pastimes Krishna play, killing the demons. All right.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Yes, Maharaj. Maharaj, then, all the demons whoever Krishna killed, they goes where? They goes to Brahma Jyoti, and one who goes to Brahma Jyoti, will they come back again this material world, or will they stay there only, Maharaj?
Yes, some of them that has gone to Brahma Jyoti, if they are fortunate, they can go from there. There's a chance to go from there, and some can from there. Demon like Pondarikashwar. He didn't merge into Krishna because he was fully absorbed in Krishna as Narayan. Krishna sent him to Vaikuntha. He didn't go to he didn't merge into Krishna effulgence because he was constantly thinking of Krishna, Narayan. He was playing that form.
Maharaj, how can the demons get the darshan of Krishna? What pious work they did in the previous life, Maharaj? They did any very nice karma, so they got the darshan as a demon. How they can get?
Yes. The demons who play passing with Krishna, they are exalted personalities. That is why they met with Krishna. Some demons like a Kalyavana we talked about last time. Kalyavan is a low-class person. Krishna didn't touch him. Krishna didn't fight him directly. Because he's low class. And other demons which are also low class that have no piety to meet with Krishna. Krishna didn't kill them directly, but he gave them blessings to be born in Brahmana families in Kali Yuga. Brahmanas in Kali Yuga are demons. Krishna did not kill when he was physically. That's why you see Brahmanas can tell lies. Brahmana doesn't tell lies. You see, Kali Yuga Brahmana will tell lies because we're demons. Cheat and misbehave. Did you see proper cheat? Did you see proper misbehave? You understand?
Yes, Maharaj.
Difficult to digest. Yes. I repeat, the demon, Krishna did not kill, they didn't have the fortune. They are not pious demons. So the Krishna didn't kill them and give them liberation. He gave them blessing to be born in Brahmana families in Kali Yuga. This is the first canto of Bhagavata. The first canto of Bhagavata. Prabhupada mention is there very clearly.
Maharaj, then the Brahmanas are different and Vaishnavas are different, no, Maharaj? Or they are
Yes.
same?
Vaishnava will not tell lie also. If a Brahmana tell lie, then he's not a Brahmana. He's not a Vaishnava. Some of us have been given these are very heavy technical things. You're asking me. Some of us have been given the chance to become Brahmanas. But we should always understand that eligibility does not equate capability. Do you understand? I give example. So you can understand it.
I understood little, Maharaj. I didn't understand fully.
Eligibility does not equate capability. Someone who is born in a Brahmana family, a good Brahmana family, a person who is not born in a good Brahmana family, both of us have been initiated as Brahmanas. Do you think we are the same? Do you think that we are the same? Do you think that we are the same?
No, Maharaj.
No. Yes, no. I shall give another example. You can train a person to cook, and the person may know how to cook very nicely, very nicely. He has the ability that he can cook very nicely, but the food will not taste as nice as a person whose consciousness, he may not know how to cook very nicely, but the consciousness is perfect. Both of their cooking will be different. A person who is very expert in cooking can cook very nicely, but if the consciousness is not pure, the food will not be so wonderful. We can enjoy the expertise in cooking, but we will not get that spiritual nourishment from it. I want disciple to cook very nicely. But when I eat her food, I doesn't feel fine. And these are things that not a physical thing that you can tell people. So I never feel happy to eat the food, but they very, very good, very, very good, tasty. But I don't get satisfaction. So I was watching and watching and watching. And one day, some of her god brothers and sisters were telling me she doesn't chant 16 hours. I say, yes, I know that because it shows in the food. You understand?
Yes, Maharaj, I understood. Maharaj, then how we will understand which food has Krishna Prem more and which is less Krishna Prem? Because I'm not
You have to develop a high spiritual level to be able to detect that. It's not a material thing. This has to do with our level of advancement in Christian consciousness. To be able to do this. I can take a bite of your food and tell you where you are in your Christian consciousness. Just a bite of whatever you cook, just a bite. I can tell what is your mind, what you're cooking.
Yes, Maharaj.
Next question.
Maharaj, I also have.
I think many
Okay,
people are
Maharaj.
waiting.
Thank
We'll give chance for others first.
Yes, yes, Maharaj. Okay, I will ask another questions tomorrow. Thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj. Arjun Prabhu, would you like to go next, please?
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Please accept my humble and respectful obeisances unto you. Maharaj, I have question regarding the mind and the soul. As it is mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita that we are not this mind as well as the body, we are pure soul. And
Yes.
Maharaj, whatever spiritual knowledge that we are cultivating gets stored up in the mind. Is that same happens with devotional service and the love for Krishna that we are developing gets stored in the mind? And if that is so, then what happens when the soul attains liberation, leaving behind the gross body and subtle body? Where does that knowledge and devotional service and love, all of that goes?
When we develop our pure love for Krishna, the heart also becomes clean of all the unnecessary things, completely 100% pure. That is what we mean by purity, the perfection. That's what it means. All the coverings is no more there. It's 100% gone. That's what it means. No more unnecessary things. All the kutas, kuta, the impressions of everything that we have been doing, everything, the kind of life we have lived as a hog, eating stool, or a tiger, lion, as a goat, as a other lower species, fish, to human, to demigod, everything is stored up in the subconscious mind. But the Bhakti has the fire to burn off all those impurities. And leaving us only the pure soul, who is the eternal servant of Krishna, to now do our eternal service for Krishna, eternally. And what happens? Is it clear?
Yes, Maharaj. Maharaj, then does that mean like after attaining the liberation, the spiritual knowledge that the living entity has cultivated, that also goes away?
Now you have Bhakti Vigyan. Yeah, Bhakti Vedanta. Not a speculator. Bhakti brings knowledge to understand Krishna. But knowledge alone does not bring one Bhakti. So knowledge we study from the scripture is to help us understand how to do our services nicely, that will bring us, that will lead us to do the perfect activity that will manifest Bhakti. Vasudeva Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita. Jana Asu Bairagam Gyanam Chayat, I hate to come. Engagement in devotional service automatically produces knowledge and detachment. So an illiterate person can become a pure devotee, while a Gyani cannot become a pure devotee. A Gyani has to have the mercy of a pure devotee to transcend that contaminated stage to become a Bhakta. Jesus is an illiterate person. Jesus the Christ is illiterate, so to speak. He didn't go to any academic college. The same with Muhammad. But they have disciples all over the world. Right? Professor Nanda Saraswati is not known outside India. But Jesus is known always, everywhere. Mostly they are known everywhere. Harada Sikora is Nama Acharya. He didn't go to any university. Chitama, we didn't make a Prakashananda Saraswati Namacharya. He didn't give him the title, neither Samabhoma Bhattacharya. They have knowledge, but they have no bhakti. Krishna has to come and change Samabhoma Bhattacharya. All right?
Thank you very much, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj. Shweta Mataji, may I request you to go next, please?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dhanvat Pranam. My humble
Thank
and
you.
respectful obeisances unto you. Sorry, I am not in a presentable state. So, uh, uh, sorry, I am not in a presentable state today. So, Guru Maharaj, my question is like you said, in the Vrindavan, where Krishna did his pastimes. So, the era when he did his pastimes on Vrindavan Earth and Golak Vrindavan. So, which is more mellowing and relishing when Krishna was here doing his pastimes or Golak Vrindavan? I think you mentioned it, but I couldn't understand it. So, that is my question, first question.
What is the first question?
When 5,000 years ago,
Mm.
Krishna was here in Vrindavan.
Mm.
So, and Golak Vrindavan is there in spiritual world.
Yes.
So what is more like superior or relishing when he was here on this earth 5,000 years ago, or when he is in Golak Vrindavan? Because at the same time he is in Golak Vrindavan, at the same time he is here.
Here is more relishable because Indra did not chastise the Brijabasis, and Krishna showing his love for his that doesn't take in Goloka Vrindavan. It didn't happen in Goloka Vrindavan. It happens here. So Krishna is more relishable here. Gokul Vrindavan. Krishna did not demonstrate how much he loved Brijabasis and Goloka. It's already there. Nothing there to show. It's already there. Everything is going automatically there. But here, Krishna demonstrated that how much he has attachment and how much the devotees is attached to him. Srila Kavi Kanapura Goswami said that the reason why Krishna punishes Kalia was to see how much the Brajabasi loved him. So he went to Jamuna without being accompanied by his senior brother, Balaram. He went alone and jumped in there. And the Brajabasi started seeing some negative omens. And a Brahmana came there to inform them that Krishna is trapped by Kalia in the Jamuna. Everybody, all of them, they ran to Vrindavan. Only those who are less than 1 year, the children less than 1 year, they didn't go. From 1 year upward, everybody vacated Vrindavan to run to Jamuna to go and see Krishna enjoying dancing with the hood of Kalia. That didn't happen in Goloka Vrindavan. It happened here. So here is more relishable than Gokul Vrindavan. Goloka Vrindavan. Gokul Vrindavan is more relishable than Goloka Vrindavan because of the activities he performed here to demonstrate his love for the Brijabasis and the Brijabasis' love for him. So when they all ran there, everybody was anxiety. They saw Krishna trapped by the coil of Kalia. They fainted. All of them fainted unconscious on the ground. Only Balaram said, "He's a lie! He's a lie! I know my brother. I know he's my brother. He's a lie. Don't worry about all these things." Then he gave courage to all the Brajabasi. Then Krishna told Krishna himself. My dear brother, see, these people that are not your associate in Ayodhya, they are not the Vaikuntha associate. They are not your associate here. These people are Brajabasis. They don't care about. See, give up this thing. Just give up this pastime. See, so all of them are on the floor, flat on the floor. Look, see your mother. Is that what you want to see them do? Immediately, Krishna jumped from the water on top of the Kaliya. And the driver said, see, I told you, see, it's on top of Kaliya. Krishna started dancing. Everybody woke up to see that pastor. Krishna did it to show the love of his people in Brajabas, the Brajabasis, the love of the Brajabasis. That's the reason why Krishna played that pastor. And they manifested it, so he enjoyed it, was dancing. And they were all of them, they were rejoicing to see Krishna dancing on the head of Kaliya. Only the wives of Kaliya were not happy. They were not rejoicing. So they came to beg Krishna, please. What do we expect from those entities who live in a hole? They are crooked by nature. So that is the nature of this, my husband, our husband. So please, we have punishment. No, don't kill him and don't make us a widow. They were smiling before Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna was not attracted by their smile, but they did that to attract Krishna's mercy. They can spare their husband. Then Krishna stopped kicking. But then Kaliya was already exhausted. All the poison had come out from his body. He was struggling to survive. And then everything ends there. And then he went back to all the business. And Krishna came out. After he banished you, live here. Just live here with your wife and retinue. Take all and go away from here. Let Jamuna be enjoyed by my people. And immediately Kaliya departed. And everybody came back to Vrindavan, jubilating the wonderful activities of their boy, the fortune of Gokul, Sri Krishna Bhagavan. All right?
Yes, Maharaj. Sorry, second question. Like, Vatsalya Bhav is the highest, what I know, I might be wrong. So, like, when I brought little Laddu Gopal to my home, my eyes were mostly on him. Like, he's my baby, I used to feel. All those thoughts, and I had never done Krishna conscious before. So that time, that was my mood since few years. So feeding him and all that means giving him food, and now also I give him means food, but now my bhava is that he is God. That time it didn't matter to me he is God or supreme or not. So I can't say I am so high and pure that I had Vatsalya Bhav, but that what was that? That was affection, or it disappeared, or what happened?
It is there, but changed. It just changed, but it's there. Not that it had disappeared. It's there. But now it's changed. So you have a different feeling. What time it happens like that? All right. Next.
Okay, Guru Maharaj.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Ratnangi Mataji, could you please go next?
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev.
Hare Krishna.
Please accept my humble and respectful obeisances onto your lotus feet. Srila Gurudev, you take us, the way you describe pastimes, you take us there. It is very sweet. We feel we are in the Leela. So thank you very much for that. We are relishing from last 1 month and only 2 days left. So feeling little morose about that. And another thing, I have 2 questions. one you told in a class that we should meditate on Brajvasis. So can we choose Gop Kumar, because I feel little close to Gop Kumar pastime, like how he did. He was a simple Gop Bal and he was chanting mantra and he reached Golok Vrindavan and he was not happy with any other place. So can we do like that? We can meditate on Gop Kumar.
Kumar is a relative of Srimati Radharani. He's a relative, he's a family member of Srimati Radharani. And Krishna appreciated him very much for that. So much that when Srimati Radharani cooked for Krishna, very special preparation, Krishna took a bite. He said he's turning his face. So Chandravali and the group, they started laughing. See, you don't know how to cook. Krishna is not enjoying your food. See, Krishna is twisting his face because of your bad cooking. They were jubilating. But Sanatana Goswami said, was thinking that this special prasadam, he should appreciate Srimati Radharani by giving the remnant to a family member. So I gave it to Gokul. So it was not that it was a stale food, it is nectar. It is nectar. In case I wanted to appreciate her by giving it to her family member, which means it's indirectly given to her for her expertise in cooking, for her love for Krishna. That's what happened. So yeah, you want to meditate in the book for his staying resolved to not compromise his path with anyone, anywhere, wherever he is, until he meets with the Gopal. So that is good. That's wonderful.
Thank you, Gurudev. And now the next question. It is not from today's class. It is from today morning class, Gurudev, that Nectarian class. So about Bhishmadev, I read somewhere or I heard that he went to Vaikuntha. So, and the reason is like he asked to see four armed. He told Krishna to show him four armed, like Vishnu form. Is that true, Gurudev? And if you can elaborate little about that?
I mentioned it already many times, even in class on Saturday evening, house program, last Saturday's house program. I mentioned it in detail. It's associated with Krishna in Vaikuntha. That is his natural relationship with Krishna, Narayan Bhakti. So, attaining perfection, he went back to his original states. I mentioned many times that although we are doing Raganuga Bhakti, Madhurya Rasa, this is what we are practicing, as given to us by Sri Mahaprabhu. But that does not mean that all of us are going to Goloka. By following this process, we will come to realize our original eternal form with Krishna. And that's what we remember. I will follow that, except on the rare occasion that we can change, having the tastes, the higher taste we can change in our practice. So he's associate of Krishna, and he went back there. That's what we discussed last Saturday. This morning also we mentioned is associate of Narayan. Krishna was standing there with two hands, but he was seeing Krishna with four hands. But that is original form. It's by controversy.
Yes, Gurudev, I got it. Thank you, Gurudev. Yes, I missed that house program class, Gurudev. Sorry. Hare Krishna.
You always be there.
Yes, Gurudev.
No excuse. Always be there.
Yes, Gurudev. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Gurudev, we have two last questions for today. Can we take them?
Yes, we have time.
Deepali Mataji, would you like to go next, please?
Hare Krishna Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances onto your lotus feet.
Thank you.
Srila Gurudev, in the class you mentioned that Lord Shiva is the protector of Vrindavan Dham, and during any pastime the Vrajvasis were not killed. But Gurudev, I have heard from senior devotees that during Putna Leela, some baby children were killed before Putna came to Krishna. So how can we understand that?
We're not in Vrindavan. The children were not in Vrindavan. They're not from Vrindavan. They're outside Vrindavan. India, not Vrindavan, not British. Nobody died in Vrindavan.
Okay,
No
Gurudev.
demon kill any person in Vrindavan. Only demons got killed themselves. Yes, Putana, that is her duty. If you take a step, one child will die. You can imagine how many children will die in a day when she worked the whole day. But that was not in Vrindavan. She was going everywhere to kill children because you don't know, where Krishna has gone to.
Okay, Gurudev. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, Gurudev. We have question from Jayanidhi Prabhu. Prabhu, would you like to go next, please?
Hare Krishna Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances.
Thank you.
Gurudev, if we take a vow in Kartik that we should not take sweets, so if someone gives us a prasadam in hand, or we do some service and we get it, so should we honor it, or should we give it to someone else?
What do you think?
I heard that sometimes it is a neglect if we do not honor the prasadam we receive. So I was confused. What should I do?
You have taken a vow and not eat the sweet. And somebody gives you sweet. What will you do? What do you think should be done? You have taken a vow that you are not going to take sweet, and somebody has given you sweet in your hand. What should you do?
I should give it to someone else then.
That's all.
Okay, good.
Yeah, nothing more than a big philosophy there. You don't have to go and look for God Gita. You look at what chapter, where is he going to tell you what to do? It's a practical thing.
Sometimes some people say that we should not neglect it. If we receive, we should honor it immediately. That's why I was confused.
But we have taken a vow. This is not a normal situation. This is not a normal situation, but we have taken a vow. It's a vow. It's a different situation.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gurudev. Gurudev, we have one more hand if you allow. Otherwise, we can take that tomorrow.
Anuragini
Sudevi Mataji.
Anuragini Sudevi.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Accept my humble obeisance at your divine lotus feet, Maharaj.
Thank you.
Maharaj, if while cooking, we are just cooking for Jagannath and for Radha Govinda, like that Gauranitai. So how we should maintain our consciousness before cooking, and how we should pray while cooking, Maharaj, and how should our conscience should be
Before you
maintained?
enter the kitchen, you have to Take a fresh bath. Take a fresh bath. And just as you go to the altar, the same mood which you used to go to the kitchen. Take a fresh bath, put on fresh dress. We mentioned a few days ago or yesterday, was that? We just mentioned Asimetrani was going to attend the Jagya to worship Krishna. Yes, a few days ago we mentioned. She's going to attend a function. She went to take a bath, put on the red dress. She put on the red dress and worship Krishna with the purity. Before she carried the ghee, pot of ghee, golden pot on the golden vessel on her head and went for the Jagya. That is a mood she used to cook. We should not take anger to the kitchen. We shouldn't take anger to the altar. If you take anger to the kitchen, if you take anger to the altar, Krishna will use that energy. Krishna will spread that energy at the whole environment. Whoever come to the temple will feel it. And whoever take the president will feel it. Therefore, going to the altar, going to the kitchen, you should be careful. And that's why this activity is given to the Brahmanas, because the Brahmanas are self-controlled. So we should be self-controlled. Why should Raghunath Das Goswami mention Srimati Rani has to serve Krishna with the pure heart? Why should she mention her heart is already pure? What is the reason of mentioning? It's for us to teach us how we should do things. So we should do like that. Follow our chariots. Then everything will be perfect. When you cook, everything will be nectar. So be mindful. I'm going to cook for Krishna. What am I cooking? Am I cooking anger? I'm cooking lust. I'm cooking false ego. What am I cooking for the Lord and his devotees? We should be mindful. Am I cooking envy? Cooking pride, false ego? I'm cooking lust? Or cooking anger? What am I cooking for the Lord? So be mindful. That is cooking. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told his devotees in the house of Goridas Pandit, anyone who eats this prasadam will have love, will develop pure love for Godhead. I told devotees, this is prasadam. This is prasadam. What is the prasadam? The consciousness with which the food was prepared. The consciousness with which the food was offered to the deity. This is prasadam. All right?
Thanks, Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Last
Hare.
question. Finish.
Maharaj, we have a small question from Disha Mataji. She want to know that the tilak that we wear means the 2
Huh?
feet of the tilak that we wear. They're the 2
Yes.
feet. That means the 2 feet of Krishna and Tulasi. We put Krishna's feet on our forehead, but why Krishna likes to put tilak on his forehead?
No, the tilak we put, this is Tulsi Devi.
Yes, Maharaj.
Brahma, Shiva, and Vishnu here. This is Tuesday. Brahma, Shiva, and Vishnu. Krishna is himself Vishnu and is a teacher. He's associated with his a guna avataras. Is with them. They are the one who are taking care of this world for us. And Tulsi Devi, very close to him always. Wherever Tulsi Devi is, Narayan is there. Say for purification. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would drive away any student in his class who never put tilak. Chaitanya would send him away. Go back to a house and do the religious duty properly before he come to the class.
Got it, Maharaj. Thank you.
That is the process. So it is a very powerful process we're following. And yeah, so important as it is that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will not allow any person to sit in his class when he's teaching. That's a Nimai Pandit. He will send the student out of the class. Go and do your religious duty perfectly. Why have you forgotten to do that? You send a student out of the class. And so it is mentioned that person without the tilak on the forehead is a crematorium. So we should not look at the person who has not tilak on forehead. Crematorium. All right.
Got it, Maharaj. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for satisfying our desires to relish more about Krishna through your enlightening answer. Very grateful, Maharaj.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Raghunath Das Goswami ki jai. Goswami Pad ki jai. Manah-Siksa ki jai. Kartik Brat ki jai. Splendid ki jai. Bhakti ki jai.
Srila Gurudev ki jai.
Jai. His Holiness Bhakti Damodara Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
See all of you tomorrow, just 3 hours remaining. We'll meet you tomorrow. Haribol.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. We have a small announcement. We are delighted and eagerly looking to have a special session by Maharaj on the auspicious topic of Tulasi Saligram Vivah tomorrow. So please join us for this wonderful opportunity to deepen our understanding of this sacred ceremony, sacred marriage that is going to happen tomorrow. We'll hear from Maharaj. And thank you very much for your continued association. So we'll see you same time tomorrow. For today's session, we would like to thank the entire Seva team, extending it to Pritimai Mataji for the Vaishnava song, Apsara Kund Mataji to let us enter the Zoom meetings, Anurag Prabhuji for screen sharing, Yogini Mataji for Portuguese interpretation, Sriram Radhika Mataji for Hindi interpretation, muting, unmuting and spotlighting by Shravana Mataji and Vishwambar Prabhuji, recording by Anurag Prabhuji, live stream plus host controlled by Pritimai Mataji, and all of you for your continued association. We would love to see you tomorrow for Tulasi Saligram Viva, very auspicious ceremony. Thank you very much. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindhubhyeva patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrind ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Hare Krishna.